SoapNet.
I've told you everything.
I'm just asking if you think that there's a chance that Margaret might be carrying a child.
The test was negative.
I know that's what you said.
Yeah, that's what I keep saying. Why do you want me to keep reliving it? She took the test. It was negative. And then she lost control and all bets were off. The test was negative, Blair.
But the test could be wrong, Todd.
She's not pregnant.
This is Margaret we're talking about here. I'm asking you, do you think there's any chance that she could actually be pregnant with your child?
Look, Mom, I realize that this is hard for you to accept, but I heard Daniel Colson tell Nora the results of Jen's autopsy. There doesn't seem to be any doubt that Jen killed herself.
You know what? I loved what you said to me. I think Jen would have loved it too.
I thought it would make me feel better.
Did it make you feel better?
I just wish she was still here.
Hey, brother, listen, I miss her too, a lot. But what you said today made me feel a lot better, okay? Thank you. Let's go in here.
Help me understand something. Why were you so upset at Jen's service?
I shouldn't have been there. I shouldn't be here. Not after what I did to Jen.
What happened to Jen's not your fault. Look, Jen had a lot of issues. Sam always used to worry about her. He said that she was troubled like her mother. I think her troubles just got the better of her.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't want you thinking that her suicide was your fault.
You sure you can handle this?
Yeah, if I can make it through the service, I can do this.
Thought you were gonna pull a no-show.
Almost did.
Adley talk you into it?
Yeah. I know about the autopsy.
Well, that's standard, this kind of situation.
Talking about the one that's going on right now with John and his brother.
How do you know?
I followed him. They just better, treat Jen right.
They will.
When I was in the church today, I actually prayed. I asked whoever's looking over Jen now to help John and Michael to find out how Jen really died and who did this to her.
How we doing? We're taking our time.
Now, John, I'm not a pathologist, okay? So this isn't going to be your by-the-book autopsy.
Something tells me the one the medical examiner did wasn't either. So go ahead and throw out whatever books you want.
You okay, bro?
Not my first autopsy.
Now, the original ME seems to have followed procedure. I don't see anything out of the ordinary thus far.
See, the thing is, Mikey, if Jen killed herself by routing a tube to her car's tailpipe, her fingerprints would be all over it.
And they weren't. Wait a second here.
What?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Mike, you gonna tell me or do I have to guess?
I think I just found what we're looking for.
Just sit right here. Just
Honey.
something to eat.
Darling, I'm not an invalid.
Well, I know you're not, but I want to prevent you from becoming one. You know, you are still fighting off this virus. You shouldn't have even gone today.
Well, you know something? Jen was my daughter-in-law once, and I really did get to know her last summer, and I cared about her.
That's admirable, especially after what she did to Joe.
She was part of our family, honey. Besides, Lindsay asked me to speak, and I couldn't possibly refuse, knowing what that poor woman is going through today.
Because of Megan.
Yeah. Megan was very much in my heart today. Wish you'd known your sister.
Jess has told me a lot about her.
I don't know what I would ever do if anything happened to you or Jessica.
Mom, don't even think like that.
Well, I can't help it. You know, I pray to God every single day to keep you safe and healthy.
There's something really wrong with me, Dr. Jameson.
You said in your message you heard a voice inside your head.
Yeah, but it's more than that.
Try to relax, Jessica.
Just try to relax. I think that I'm going crazy, okay?
Just try to slowly and calmly tell me what happened.
I was at a memorial service for someone today. My former sister-in-law and her brother was there. Will, he and I used to be together. He was the father of our baby, Megan. We lost her.
Go on.
It's just, I was 9 months pregnant, and I got hit by a car. It was a hit and run, and I gave birth to Megan, but I lost her. She didn't make it. I fell into a coma, and when I woke up, I didn't even remember being pregnant.
That's not uncommon, circumstances like that.
Yeah, well, eventually I did remember. And I remembered that it was Dorian that was driving the car that hit me. And that's when things started to happen.
Rex Balsam, right?
Yeah, who wants to know?
I'm Will. I'm Jen's brother.
Oh. Right, Jen told me a lot about you. She thought you were the best, man.
Yeah, she told me a lot about you, too. You're a real great influence on her, man.
I loved her.
Oh, is that why you scammed our dad's house from her, then hooked up with our mom, then taped the two of you together?
Look, I'm sorry.
Well, it's a little late for being sorry, because that tape ended up all over the internet and made Jen look guilty of killing Paul Kramer. So why would you think that you're welcome here?
Excuse us for a second, Rex.
Yeah.
Will?
Bo.
Hey. Look, I know Balsam's no saint, but he did work hard to clear Jen when this whole thing started.
Yeah, why? What's in it for him?
Nothing, for all I know. Except that I know that he loved her. I think he still does. Hey, Will. I know you got a lot to deal with right now.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, Bo, is I don't know what. See, Coulson says that the autopsy proves Jen committed suicide. But my mom seems convinced that somebody killed her. Which one is it, Bo?
Come on, Mikey, what do you got?
Jen definitely didn't die from carbon monoxide poisoning.
How you know?
Look at the eyes. Okay. Now, you notice how they're dotted with petechial pinpoint hemorrhages?
Translation, Mike.
Okay. If she had died from carbon monoxide poisoning, the conjunctive, the whites of her eyes would be consistently pink.
But they're not.
Which means that she died from suffocation. Okay, now, note the tattooing of her skin. Now, had she died from CO poisoning, she would have a nice, fleshy pink color. She doesn't. She's purple.
Which means?
Which means that either the original autopsy was wrong or it was compromised. Either way, John, Jen didn't kill herself. When you said things started to happen, what things?
I'd go to Dorian's house and I'd set up things. I played a tape of a baby crying. I planted things in rooms. I wrote her scary notes. But the thing is, the only reason that I know this is because people told me that I did it. I don't exactly remembering it happening at all.
I read that your doctor diagnosed it as post-traumatic stress disorder.
But things are starting to happen again. I'm losing really big chunks of time, just like before, but I mean, it happened again last night, and I'm hearing this voice inside my head.
What's the voice telling you, Jessica?
It's telling me to do things that I don't want to do, things that I did to Dorian right after I lost my baby, and it's getting louder and louder and louder, and I feel like I'm going out of my mind.
See, the autopsy report says Jen's blood had a high level of copper monoxide in it.
It's wrong.
You sure?
It's wrong, John. I'll run the blood test again, okay? But everything that I've seen here shows that Jen didn't kill herself. Now, it's gonna take a lot more to prove that it was murder.
I know. There's this letter that she sent Riley that could be construed as a suicide note. Colson was closing in on an arrest. She broke up with her boyfriend. Everything points neatly to a suicide.
Yeah, Marcy thinks that it's her fault because of the suicide in her book.
I don't think this has anything to do with the Killing Club murders. Doesn't fit. None of it makes sense.
What are we supposed to do with any of this? None of this is admissible in court. This is an illegal autopsy. John, you should have got somebody who was licensed to do this. Somebody who was licensed to perform autopsies.
I don't trust anyone else, Mike. If you're right, this autopsy report has been corrupted. I need to know the second opinion isn't.
If anybody finds out what I have done here tonight, you and me both, Guy, we are gonna lose our careers. We can kiss them goodbye.
I'm willing to risk it, Mike. You want out? No hard feelings, I understand.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mark.
I can't stand this.
That's,
Being here with you and not being able to be with you.
man, well, it's not easy for me either.
Let's get out of here.
Not now.
When?
Look, I'm expecting a phone call. If they're going to be making me lieutenant governor, I should get word any minute.
What's taking so long?
I don't know, but the call's going to happen. And when it does, I'll get you a job in Harrisburg while Nora's in Landview. Then we can be together, but we can't mess things up.
Look, I hope you're right. I don't know how much more of this I can take.
The department looks into every suicide just to make sure there's no foul play. That's standard procedure.
Yeah, but this is more than that, isn't it? You think Jen might have been murdered?
We're gonna find out exactly what happened to Jen. Now, that's all I can say about it. As soon as I hear something definitive, you're gonna hear it too.
All right, thanks, Bo. I'm gonna talk to RJ.
What was that all about?
Excuse me?
Jan Staff ruled the suicide, but you're telling Will Rappaport that you're going to look into it further.
Yeah, I'm being thorough. Why are you so worried about it?
Oh, here it is. Frequently asked questions about home pregnancy tests.
What's that say?
It says most early pregnancy tests are 99% accurate,
See, there you go.
depending on when they are taken. And if the test is taken too early, it could give a false negative. So when'd you take the test?
I don't know.
Think. After it happened, how soon did Margaret take that test?
Maybe it was the next day. I don't know. I mean, it was very soon after.
Well, the next day is too early. She's pregnant, Todd. She's pregnant with your child. I know it.